Hi, hello, welcome to Maths Guru channel. In this video, next bit I am going to explain. In this 8th question, second bit, this is the 8th question, second bit, given that 3.8 bar, it is nothing, na? This is 3.8 bar. Some dot ink is there, no? So anything not there. 3.8 bar. This we should write in the form of P by Q. How we can write? Let us see. Let x is equal to 3.8 bar, in the sense 8 will repeat, no? So 8 up to so on. Let us say equation 1. Here periodicity is 1. Why? Because what I said, number of digits in the period. Period is 8. How many digits? Only one digit. Okay, 1. So multiply with 10 on both sides of equation 1. For equation 1, you can multiply both sides 10. So left side and right side I multiplied 10. Here also 10 with. Okay, 10x is equal to, here one decimal point it will move right side. Okay, so 38.88 will come. Let us say equation 2. Now subtract equation 1 from equation 2. Okay, first write down equation 2, that is 10x is equal to 38.88. Next equation 1, 3.88. Okay, now you can subtract 8 minus 8, 0. Here also 0, here also 0. Here 8 minus 3 is 5, it is 3. Okay, 10x minus x, 9x. Okay, 9x is equal to 35. X is equal to 35 by 9. Therefore, the P by Q form of 3.8 bar is 35 by 9. Next, third bit is given 0.36 bar. Okay, bar, how many digits are there? 3 and 6 means 36. Okay, let us take x is equal to, this 36 only will repeat, means 3x 36 only will repeat. Okay, so here let x is equal to 0.363636 up to so on. Let us say equation 1. Here periodicity is 2. Why? Periodicity 2. Why? Why? Because in this period 3, 6, how many digits are there? 1, 2. 2 digits are there. So here what I said, period means the set of repeating digits 3, 6. Period is 3, 6. Number of digits in the period is called periodicity. Now how many number of digits are there? 1, 2. 2 digits are there. So 2. So if you 2 multiply with 100. Periodicity 2 means we should multiply with 100. Okay, on both sides of equation 1. Now 100 into x, 100 into 0.3636 up to so on. So 100x is equals to, if you multiply 100 means 2 digits after, it will get decimal point. So 36.363636 up to so on. Let us say equation 2. Now subtract equation 1 from equation 2. Okay, equation 2 is 100x is equal to 36.3636 up to so on. X is equal to 0.363636 up to so on. Okay, now 6 minus 6, 0. 3 minus 3, 0. 6 minus 6, 0. Up to, like that all zeros will come. Decimal point. Next 6 minus 0, 6. 3, 6, 3 as it is. So here 100 minus x. If you subtract 1 from 100, you will get 99. 99x is equal to 36. Okay, x is equal to 36 transpose of multiplication division. Okay, now you can use the 3 table. 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9. Okay, now 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. Okay, 12 by 33. Okay, if it any cancellation also there, you can do the cancellation. 12, we can take 3 table now. 3 11s are 33, 3 4s are 12. So 4 by 11 is the P by Q form of 0.36 bar. Okay, next see, fourth bit is given 3.127 bar. Let x is equal to 3.12. 12 as it is constant only, it will not repeat. Only for which digit bar is there, that digit only will repeat. Okay, so x is equal to 3.12 as it is. 7 only will repeat. 7 7 7 7 like that. Let us say equation 1. Here periodicity is 1. So multiply equation 1 with 10. Okay, so on both sides. 10x is equal to 10 into 3.12777. 10x is equal to, if you multiply with 10, only one digit it will move decimal point. So 31.277, let us say equation 2. Now subtract equation 1 from equation 2. 10x is equal to 31.2777. Okay, now x 3.1277. Now you can subtract 7 minus 7 0, 7 minus 7 0, 7 minus 2 5. Okay, 2 minus 1 1. Here you can take transpose, borrow you can take, so it will becomes 11. 11 minus 3 8. Already one borrow we took, no, so here 3 will becomes 2, so 2 as it is. Now 28.1500. Okay, now x will becomes 28.15, we can write x will becomes 28.15 by 9. Okay, now you can take cancellation with 5 table. Okay, 518 is the 900, 5563 is the 2815. Okay, now here whatever remaining you can write. Still if any cancellation is there you can do, no problem. The p by q form of 3.127 bar is 563 by 180. Now next is 9th question. 8th question, all bits are completed. 9th question, without actually dividing, find which of the following are terminating decimals. Which are terminating, which are non-terminating, we can find out. Okay, for that first you should know the condition. Check the denominator if it consists of 2's in terms of 2's or in terms of 5's, or combination of both 2's and 5's. Then only it reduces to a terminating decimal. Okay, which means that for a given fractional number or rational number, you check the denominator, whether the denominator we can able to express in terms of 2's and 5's. Okay, here if we can express in terms of 2 and 5, then we can say that that is a terminating decimal. Okay, see, terminating decimal. See, remember this denominator 25 we can express as 5 into 5. So this denominator in terms of 5's are there. So we can say that 3 by 25 is a terminating decimal. Okay, next, second bit is given that 11 by 18. See 18, now you can check the denominator only. Denominator 18 is equals to, we can write this 2 into 3 into 3. 2 3 is a 6, 6 3 is a 18. Yes, in terms of 2 and 3 is there. Okay, if it is there in terms of 2 and 5, but it is not there 5. Okay, so it is non-terminating decimal. 11 by 18 is non-terminating decimal. Next, see the denominator, next fraction. 13 by 20 is given. See the denominator. 20 is the denominator in this. So 20 we can express as 2 into 2 into 5. So it is there in the terms of 2's and 5's. Yes or no? In terms of 2's and 5 it is there. So we can say that 13 by 20 is a terminating decimal. Okay. Next, fourth one, 41 by 42 is there. Check the denominator, 42 it is there. So 42 we can write as 2 into 3 into 7. So we can say here 2 in terms of 2 it is there, but 5 not there. In terms of 2's or otherwise in terms of 5 or both combination 2's and 5's. But here 2 is there but 5 not there. So 41 by 42 is non-terminating decimal. Okay, I hope you understood. Thank you.